Welcome to this lesson on calculating limits in calculus. Today, we are going to master a fundamental algebraic technique, solving limits by canceling common factors. This is the go-to strategy when you encounter indeterminate forms. Let's start with a problem. We want to find the limit of x squared minus 4 divided by x minus 2 as x approaches 2. Your first instinct should always be direct substitution. However, when we plug in 2, we get 4 minus 4 on the top and 2 minus 2 on the bottom. The result is 0 over 0. This result, 0 divided by 0, is called an indeterminate form. It is important to remember that this does not mean the answer is 0, and it does not mean the limit is undefined. It simply means we don't know the answer yet. It is a mathematical hint telling us that there is a hidden factor causing a conflict. To solve this, we use a simple three-step process. First, factor, we break down the polynomials. Second, cancel, we remove the problematic terms. And third, solve, we plug the number back in to find the final value. Let's apply step 1 to our example. Look at the numerator, x squared minus 4. This is a classic difference of squares. We can factor it into x minus 2 multiplied by x plus 2. The denominator is already in its simplest form. Now for step 2. Notice that we have an x minus 2 on the top and an x minus 2 on the bottom. These are the troublemakers that were creating the zeros. We can cancel them out. We are left with a much simpler function, just x plus 2. Finally, step 3. Now that the hole in the function is removed, we can safely use direct substitution again. We take the limit as x approaches 2 for the expression x plus 2. 2 plus 2 equals 4. And that is our final answer. Here is what we just did graphically. The blue line represents our function. It looks exactly like the line y equals x plus 2, but it has a tiny hole at x equals 2 because the original function was undefined there. When we calculate a limit, we don't care about the hole itself. We care about the path leading to it. As you can see, the path points directly to the height of 4. Let's try one more example quickly. Consider the limit as x approaches 3 of x squared minus 2x minus 3, all over x minus 3. First, we factor the top quadratic into x minus 3 times x plus 1. Next, we cancel the common x minus 3 term. Finally, we plug in 3 into what remains. 3 plus 1 gives us 4. To wrap up, remember these 3 keys. Always check for 0 over 0 first. If you find it, use your algebra skills to factor the numerator and denominator. Finally, cancel the matching terms and solve by substitution. With practice, you will spot these patterns instantly.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.